Welcome back to 2 Minute Tuesday, the East Bay's only 120-second email video newsletter. I'm Hans, this is my wife Kristin. Let's dive in. Today what we're going to cover simply is the difference between what we're seeing in the headlines and the news and what we're actually experiencing on the ground.
So if we take last year, 2022, we had a really interesting year in the real estate market, which many of you know. Two interesting stats. Number one, it was the only year in recorded history where interest rates doubled in a single year. And secondly, it was the second steepest drop-off of home sales in recorded history as well. Both of those things, of course, we saw in the last half of last year.
And when you look at the current headlines, what you see is a lot of doom and gloom, and that's largely because some of the stats that they're quoting are year over year. So when you look at something from a year ago when interest rates were quite low and home sales were quite robust, compared to now, there's a big difference. But when you actually look at the overall trend in history, what you see is a dip and a bump back up. And really that's what we're seeing on the ground today. More competition, more buyers, more offers coming in on houses, shorter days on market, less price reductions.
Even as we speak, we're taking offers on a home that already has 5 offers submitted and potentially more on the way.
Earlier in the month, we went to Keller Williams Family Reunion, which is our annual company-wide conference with 10,000 real estate agents. And as part of it, we saw a really great presentation about the state of the market. We put a few of those slides down below that we took a lot away from, and we will describe down in the email below, so check those out.
One interesting stat that came out of Family Reunion is that a Keller Williams agent is involved in 1 out of every 5 real estate transactions across the country. So we've got quite the wide network, regardless of whether you are selling and buying real estate here in the East Bay or anywhere in the world.
And on a personal note, we actually spent a few days before we went to Family Reunion in Kona, Hawaii with my family. We'll drop a few of our favorite photos down below as well.
We look forward to seeing you on the next one.